Hello everybody, again apologies I don't upload much and all that, I've just been busy, college and all that, but anyway, we're going to go straight into the video because I don't want to make this too long, and it's going to be why you should vote Sekiro, A Shadow Dies Twice, as Game of the Year, so let's go straight into it. So quickly, as you know, I haven't played Sekiro, otherwise I would have uploaded it on the channel. That's so you're probably thinking, why should we listen to me and that? Well, I'm not going to take too much of your time. This video was hopefully going to be a short one, probably around maybe 6 minutes or something. Hopefully I'll try to keep it at that. But literally we're going to be pretty much basing off the transitions and reviews and that, which I have looked up as well, just all over the internet and that, to get like some good opinions. And I'm not saying any of the game's perfect and that, and obviously there is strong contenders like Death Stranding, for example, but here's why I think also Sekiro have a chance in that. But pretty much let's quickly go back to Demon Souls, and that was a quote mess pretty much. Hidetaka Miyazaki came along, like said it was already mess, he could do what he wants with that and all that, so he went doing that, and it made the good game. But then with the spiritual success, so similar, which was then Dark Souls, and obviously we know what influence Dark Souls has had on our community and probably games in general and the industry. Heck, like just look at Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order now. That's a big example. That's literally that got your bonfires and that. So, but hey, that looks good as well. But literally, a similar case then happened. So we had Dark Souls 1, we had Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1 was better, and then Bloodborne came along, and Bloodborne got nominated for Game of the Year as well in 2015, but The Witch came along and stole that, so that's fair enough. But anyway, and then we had a similar thing after Dark Souls 3, which gave us Sekiro, and let me just say, every time From Software releases a new game, it's pretty much always better. I'm not saying it's full 100% and that, always better. Like Dark Souls 2 is all could be worse than Dark Souls 1 and that, but like look at the step from Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1 even to Bloodborne. You can argue Bloodborne's better than them games. It looks better, just better music, better just a bunch of things than that. So I'm going to bet, and a lot of people agree with me with these ratings and that Sekiro did a similar thing but even better. And with the other games it's going against, I believe you should vote it for Game of the Year, because first off, let's just the music and that in the game is phenomenal from what I have heard personally. I've heard the main theme's really good in that, so I'm looking forward to it, and I can honestly trust them with them reviews and that, because just how good the other games have been and all that. They always really know how to do the good music and that. Heck, you'll be able to hear the Gwyn's music and that. That's from Dark Souls 1, that it's just so recognizable with the ding 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 with the piano notes and that. So music great. Then also we have things like the combat and that. Like one of the reviews here is Sekiro is a game that rewards attention, reflexes and dedication. It's a great piece of art that does for Japanese folklore what regular high fantasy does for Western legend. Director Hidetaka Miyazaki prepared the whole experience for callbacks to previous games, especially Bloodborne, apparently. So I did not know that, to be fair, so that's nice. But it's the same with Destiny did the same thing. It was going on about what people thought Bloodborne 2. Hopefully we get that. And yeah, the mechanics in that similar to your Souls game, obviously, apart from it as the verticality, which pretty much evolved the Soul series and that. And the verticality is very key, because it introduced a new way for Souls players to play, which you never thought we actually, I guess, needed. And that, don't get me wrong, because Dark Souls, great game and all that, and it did fine with pretty much the verticality, because it like had like power bubbles and that. Oh look, I can't get through, led you though to go fight the challenging bosses and that, so that's pretty good. Whereas Skyrim, as the arm right there, I forgot what it's called, apologies, and that is like your main things, like your grapple gun, your the axe, the like fire, the hat shield thing, and there's a bunch of other abilities you get as well and all that. And yeah, it just gave the verticality, it improved on the stealth for loads. And I know heck, players back in Dark Souls 1 were doing like stuff on that kind of effectively, but it's like boom, evolved it, you want stuff, there you go and all that. So that it just gives you ways to play. Heck, you can just run in there and play like a Souls player though on that, and be like, kill everything. Like, don't get me wrong, maybe more challenging, there's going to be times when stuff's better on that, but it just gave you the option that it evolved the Soul series and that, which is like, didn't need it. Heck, I didn't even think of it at the time when Sekiro was being teased and all that, and it's just like boom, here's the trailer and all that, as you can see, and it's like, your verticality. Heck, when you've like, you're gonna die or something, you need to escape or something. Yeah, it may seem a bit cheap in a way running away, but you've got the options there, so that's great. And it seems everyone's enjoying the game. It got 90%, 4 out of 5s, 92s, maybe 95 somewhere. And you compare that to like the games you got around now. Point out this came out in March, and then you got games like Death Stranding, which came out around nowish, and that's probably getting around, I think, around 6 out of 10s because it's getting mixed reviews, because that's like walking simulator like that. And you got Outer Worlds, which yes is good in that, but similar to your games like Bethesda and all that. Don't get me wrong, it's Obsidian, they're great. They made Fallout New Vegas and that, and then yeah, but this shows that it has a good chance in that, and I believe we can do this if we just vote for this game and this masterpiece. And this also goes into what I was going to talk about, Elden Ring quickly. Apologies, this is dragged on a little bit, so you have Dark Souls, great combat and everything. You had Sekiro, which had all the mobility, all the like new ways of exploration, and now we come on to Elden Ring. And I believe that if Sekiro doesn't get Game of the Year, which is fair enough, I mean Bloodborne didn't, and Bloodborne was great. I don't mind because Witcher is decent game, haven't played it myself, honestly not too interested, but that's just me. Then I believe that Elden Ring will be all like light at the end of the tunnel, our biggest chance in that of getting it, because this is pretty much combining if Skyrim, Dark Souls, had a kid with RPG elements, maybe like some witch like spice or something on top of that, then I believe that this is going to be the best of all worlds. Then throw in multiplayer and you're like fighting your PvP and character customization on top, and we will have a masterpiece, which I believe I could. If it doesn't, then I mean I won't be surprised as well, because the Cyberpunk's coming out, which I'm looking forward to as well. And that heck, Elden Ring may not even come out until 2021. Could be a PS5 thing, but I hopefully get Demon Souls remake for that. But yeah, this was, I believe, you should bet for Sekiro, because it's like it's evolved on this game which we've all known and loved for ages, even better, which has affected the industry this much, and everybody loves it and that. And heck, you should go and try the game yourself. I want to try it and all that. So yeah. Now, I don't really have too much else to say, because I can't really dive into it too much, like oh, this boss was great or anything, because I haven't played it myself. But it's just when you have a game series which then you evolve and make this masterpiece, which then already has affected the industry that much, like Catlocker Sedge and all that, I think there's a little bit more ability in that, then yeah, you just have a masterpiece. So that's why I think you should vote for Sekiro for Game of the Year. Come on, let's try and do this. I mean, I won't mind if it doesn't happen at the end of the day, but hope you enjoyed the video. Apologies if this didn't adjust much to you and all that, and I'll catch you guys in the next one anyway. And goodbye, and thanks for all the support as well.